Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another movie review. I am the Honest Movie Guy, and today I want to talk about a movie that I watched. Had so much promise, and it just let me down. It is called Mom and Dad, made in 2017, and I'll let you know about it in this review. So for those that forgot, this is how it works. First I give you a synopsis of the movie, then I give you a spoiler-free review of the movie, and then I give you my honest rating and my honest recommendation. The synopsis for Mom and Dad reads: a teenage girl and her little brother must survive a wild 24 hours during which a mass hysteria of unknown origins causes parents to turn violently on their own kids. So when I read the synopsis for this movie, I was like, yo, this is going to be fire. Like, I hadn't seen anything like this, and I love these type of movies where, like, people have to survive something for a certain amount of time, whether it be like zombie apocalypse or, you know, a slasher, something like that. I like these type of movies. So I thought, this is actually a cool idea. Parents trying to kill their kids, like, this hasn't been done before. And I also like the aspect of it because movies that I can relate to are like, what if this happened in real life? How would I react? I like. So I thought about this. I was like, damn, if my parents tried to kill me, would I try to take them out? Would I try to subdue them? Would I just try to run? What would I try to do? So I thought it was a cool idea. I wanted to see how it was going to be executed. The start of the movie, it sets up everything. And when you see like the mass hysteria start, it is amazing. It's like Bird Box. Like when you see everything start in Bird Box and you're like, damn, like this is crazy. Same way I felt. I said, if the movie continues like this, it's going to be an amazing movie. It's going to be an amazing fucking movie, right? Then the movie doesn't get any better. Unfortunately, they have flashback scenes that they try to add, support and backstory for the characters. I didn't really care about them. They could have structured the movie where they actually had those scenes first and then had the plot continue on anyway, because I just felt like it was chopping up the film and interrupting what was happening and wasn't as smooth, so I didn't really like that. Another key thing that I didn't like was, instead of it being this whole like apocalyptic thing where we see everybody and all their parents, it was just confined to the one family and we only saw them, and the setting kind of just stayed in the house, which is another letdown because like when you see the first scene with all the parents, it would have been cool to have seen like kids team up and all this to see how it goes. None of that happened. So that was another disappointing part. And then the ending, nothing was answered. And the ending was so ambiguous. It just was just abrupt. Like when it ended, I was like, "What the hell? Is it actually done?" So I was just disappointed. The ending was just not there. They had a great idea and then they just executed it terribly. Well, they started to execute it good and then they just went downhill. This movie could have been improved upon in so many ways. I honestly hope someone remakes this movie one day and does it right. So IMDb gave this movie a 5.5. It is exactly that. Maybe even like a 5.3. The acting was good. Nicolas Cage and Selma Blair. Like the acting was good by the parents. I love that. And the kids. But all the other flaws with the film and the plot and the ending just ruined it for me. So yeah, I would give it a 5.3 to a 5.5. I'd recommend you guys to see it. It's an interesting idea. And it actually is kind of cool. But don't get your hopes up that it's going to be a mind-blowing movie because it falls short of that by a lot. That is it for this review. I'm the Honest Movie Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe below and tune into future videos.